this video we'll see how to create new vector polygon data. So before you create any vector polygon data, you need to add any raster image of that region so that you can refer that image, and the image should be georeferenced. Otherwise it will not show the correct coordinates. It is not required to use georeference image or any image, but this is for taking the reference of that region. So I am going to add that raster image, and I have raster image of Gujarat which is already georeferenced. So I am adding that raster layer first. So add layer. You can refer my videos where I have shown examples of doing georeferencing. So select the file with the georeference. So I am selecting Gujarat georeference file. Click on open, add, and then you can close this. Now using this raster file, I am going to create a new vector polygon data. So click on layer, create layer, new shapefile, because the vector data is stored as a .shp in QGIS. So we are going to create new shapefile. Give file name. So the file name is Gujarat New Natural. I am saving this file. As you can see, it will be saved as a shapefile. Along with this shapefile, there will be 3 more files which are going to be created: .prj, .dbf and .shx. So after we are done, we'll see whether those files are created or not. And for that I am copying this path so that we can browse through this folder. Save this. Now you have to give the geometry type. So the geometry type is polygon. Select polygon. There is no third dimension, so we don't have to select anything else. None. This is the CRS coordinate reference system, which is default. You can add new fields in the table which is related to this vector polygon data. Right now it shows only one field, that is ID field, and it is default field. If you want to remove this field, you can remove it. If you want to keep this field as it is, then you can keep it as it is. I am not going to remove it. I am adding one more field, name. So it will display name of the natural which I am going to add here. So it could be anything like lake, any closed body which will display lake or pond or any district. So I have added one field by clicking add to field list. Its data type is string. If you want to add any other field, then you can write here. I want to add type also. So I am writing type, and the data type is text data. Length is 80. Click on add. So now there are 3 fields in this attribute table. Click on OK after you are done. If you want to check, you can right click and open attribute table. So there are 3 fields as you can see, but there are no records inserted in this attribute table because we have not plotted any polygon. We have not started digitization yet. So that we are going to do right now. Now to plot any polygon, this toggle editing button should be on. So I am clicking here on toggle editing button. Remember, this toggle editing button should be on to plot any new polygon on the shape file. So now click here on add polygon. I am clicking here, and in Ahmedabad I am going to show one polygon. I am drawing this polygon little bit big because so that you can identify that there is a polygon. Once you are done with the editing, you can right click. As soon as you right click, it will ask for the values of this polygon. So values of the polygon means what this polygon represents, so that you have to enter in the field list. So I am giving ID as 1. Name of this polygon is Kakaria Lake. Type of the polygon is lake, and I am adding this. Again I am going to add one more polygon somewhere here. So I am clicking, I am digitizing, and this is how we can add polygon. Once you are done, you need to right click. It will ask for the values. I am adding value 2. Name of this polygon I am giving Dholai pod, and here type I am writing as pod, and you can click on OK. So there are 2 polygons now on this vector polygon data. And why we have used this georeferenced image? So that we can take exact coordinates of the polygons, because I want to show polygon data which is related to Gujarat. I have taken georeferenced image of Gujarat. If you want to add, or if you want to create polygon data which is related to some other region, then you can add georeferenced file of that region. If you don't add it, then also it is fine, but in that case you should know the exact coordinates. So this is how we can create the vector polygon layer. Now if you deselect this, then you can see your vector polygon layer which you have added just now. So there are 2 polygons and it is visible here. Now if you want to add labels, then you can click on properties. By clicking on properties, you can add labels. I want to display name with the polygon, so I am writing name, I am selecting name, and then you can click on OK. You can set other properties of this label also. And as you can see, these names are displayed on the polygon. So I am going to change the placement, and I am writing outside polygon. I am selecting outside polygon, applying, so now it is properly visible. So this is how we can create a new vector polygon data. Now we want to check whether it has created those 3 supporting files or not. So I am pasting this path which I have copied at that time, and here you can see these 4 files which are related with the vector polygon layer that is created recently. So we have created Gujarat New Natural.shp, and along with that these 3 supporting files are also created .dpf, .prj and .shx. Now when you want to distribute this layer to other people so that they can use your file, you have to give all these 4 files together, otherwise they won't be able to use your vector polygon data. So this is how we can create our own vector polygon data.